Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about a vehicle that has dominated roads across Asia, the Middle East, Africa, and Australia for years. A vehicle that has built a reputation for toughness, reliability, and serious off-road capability. Yes, we're talking about the brand new Toyota Fortuner 2026, and there's a lot to unpack here. Because while this new Fortuner is looking better than ever, there's one big question hanging over it: has it arrived a little too late? For years, the Fortuner has been one of the most recognizable SUVs in markets like Thailand, India, Pakistan, and South Africa. Built on the same ladder frame platform as the legendary Toyota Hilux, it was designed to be tough, practical, and capable of handling rough roads that many modern crossovers simply wouldn't survive. But now the SUV world is changing rapidly. Electrification is accelerating, hybrid systems are becoming the norm, and competitors are stepping up the game. So the big question is, can the new 2026 Fortuner still dominate the segment? First, let's talk about the design, because Toyota has clearly worked hard to modernize the look of the Fortuner. At the front, you immediately notice a more aggressive grille design. It's wider, sharper, and more sculpted than before, giving the SUV a stronger road presence. Slimmer LED headlights sit higher on the front fascia, and they feature a new daytime running light signature that makes the vehicle instantly recognizable at night. The bumper design has also been revised, with larger air intakes and a more muscular appearance. The whole front end feels more premium and purposeful. Toyota clearly wanted the Fortuner to look less like a workhorse and more like a luxury adventure SUV. From the side profile, the new Fortuner still retains the classic tall SUV stance that owners love. The high ground clearance, large wheel arches, and long body shape give it a commanding road presence. But Toyota has refined the details. New alloy wheel designs, sharper character lines, and redesigned side steps all help make the SUV look more modern. At the rear, the changes are subtle but effective. New LED taillights stretch wider across the tailgate, creating a more premium look. The rear bumper has also been reshaped, and depending on the trim level, you may get chrome accents or sportier black finishes. Overall, the 2026 Fortuner looks tougher and more modern than ever before. It's still unmistakably a Fortuner, but it now feels more aligned with Toyota's latest global design language. Step inside, and this is where some of the most noticeable improvements appear. Previous generations of the Fortuner were sometimes criticized for having interiors that felt a bit dated compared with rivals. Toyota has clearly listened. The dashboard design is now cleaner and more modern. A larger central touchscreen dominates the center console, offering improved graphics and faster response times. The infotainment system now supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which is something buyers have been asking for years. Higher trims feature a digital instrument cluster that replaces the traditional analog gauges. This screen can display navigation, off-road data, fuel economy information, and vehicle settings. Materials have also improved significantly. Soft touch surfaces, stitched leather panels, and brushed metal accents give the cabin a more premium feel. In top variants, you can expect ventilated seats, ambient lighting, and a high-quality sound system. Space has always been one of the Fortuner's strengths, and that continues here. With 3 rows of seating, the SUV can comfortably carry 7 passengers. The second row offers plenty of legroom, while the third row is usable for adults on shorter journeys. Fold those rear seats down, and you get a massive cargo area that makes the Fortuner extremely practical for families, road trips, and adventure travel. But of course, the Fortuner isn't just about looks and comfort. It's built for tough conditions, and that's where its ladder frame construction really matters. Unlike many modern SUVs that use car-like unibody structures, the Fortuner uses a body-on-frame design. This gives it serious durability and off-road capability. It's the kind of SUV you can confidently drive through mud, sand, rocky trails, and deep water crossings. 4-wheel drive versions come with selectable drive modes, low-range gearing, hill descent control, and electronic differential locking. These features make the Fortuner a genuine off-road machine. Ground clearance remains impressive, allowing the SUV to tackle rough terrain without scraping the underbody. Approach and departure angles are also designed for serious off-roading. Under the hood, different markets will get different engine options, but the most likely setup is an updated version of Toyota's proven turbo diesel engine. This engine focuses on strong torque and long-term durability rather than outright speed. In many regions, you can expect a 2.8-liter turbo diesel producing around 200 horsepower and over 500 Newton-meters of torque. That's more than enough for towing heavy loads, climbing steep hills, or cruising comfortably on highways. The engine can be paired with either a 6-speed manual or a 6-speed automatic transmission, depending on the market. However, this is where things start to get interesting, and perhaps a little controversial. The SUV world is rapidly moving toward hybrid and electric powertrains. Competitors like the Ford Everest are becoming more advanced, offering more technology and improved refinement. Meanwhile, fully electric SUVs are becoming more common in many markets. And that's why some people believe the Fortuner might be arriving a little too late with this update. Toyota has made improvements, but the platform itself is still based on a structure that has been around for quite some time. While it's incredibly durable, it doesn't necessarily offer the same level of ride comfort and efficiency as newer unibody SUVs. That said, Toyota's reputation for reliability is one of the biggest reasons buyers continue to choose the Fortuner. Around the world, the brand has built enormous trust thanks to vehicles like the Toyota Land Cruiser, which is known for surviving some of the harshest environments on the planet. Many buyers simply want a vehicle that will start every morning, last hundreds of thousands of kilometers, and handle rough roads without complaint. And that's exactly what the Fortuner has always delivered. Safety is another area where the 2026 Fortuner has improved. Toyota has added more advanced driver assistance systems as part of its latest safety package. This includes adaptive cruise control, lane departure warning, automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross-traffic alert. These technologies help bring the Fortuner closer to the safety standards expected in modern SUVs. Driving the new Fortuner feels familiar but slightly more refined. Toyota has worked on improving suspension tuning to make the ride smoother on paved roads while still maintaining off-road capability. Steering response has also been improved slightly, giving drivers better confidence at higher speeds. While it's not a sports SUV, it feels stable and composed during long highway journeys. Fuel efficiency remains reasonable for a large body-on-frame SUV, particularly with the diesel engine that focuses on strong torque rather than high fuel consumption. For many buyers, the Fortuner represents a perfect balance between family comfort and rugged capability. It's a vehicle that can take kids to school during the week and then head deep into the wilderness on the weekend. Pricing will vary depending on the market and trim level, but the Fortuner traditionally sits in a premium position compared with some rivals. Buyers are essentially paying for durability, resale value, and Toyota's reputation. And that reputation is powerful. In many countries, used Fortuners hold their value extremely well. Even older models remain in high demand because people know they are built to last. So yes, the new 2026 Fortuner looks fantastic. It's more modern, more comfortable, and more technologically advanced than the previous version. Toyota has refined the formula without losing the core strengths that made the SUV so popular in the first place. But the automotive world is changing quickly. Electrification, new platforms, and increasingly advanced technology are transforming the SUV market. Which brings us back to the big question. Is the new Fortuner arriving exactly when the world still needs a tough, reliable, body-on-frame SUV? Or is it arriving just a little too late in a world that is moving toward electrification and modern crossover platforms? One thing is certain, the Fortuner still has a massive fan base around the world, and many drivers wouldn't consider buying anything else. And honestly, when you look at this new design, the improved interior, the updated technology, and the proven off-road capability, it's easy to see why. The 2026 Toyota Fortuner may not be revolutionary, but it stays true to what made it famous. Toughness, reliability, and the ability to go almost anywhere. And sometimes, in a world full of rapidly changing technology, sticking to a proven formula might be exactly what buyers are looking for. But now we want to hear from you. Do you think the new Fortuner is still the king of tough SUVs, or do you think rivals are finally catching up? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.